Hi, it's Jules Apollo. Welcome to Power Up Starlight. It's time to shine, where I share playful ways to meditate and create based on channeled messages from my spirit guides and star beings. Let's have some fun. Hey, this is Jules. It's been 3 months to the day since I recorded the last podcast, and I spent the summer going through a lot of very heavy old ancestral patterns. And I also spent a lot of time yelling at myself about how I just really needed to be able to do things on a weekly basis and get it done. At the end of the summer, I realized two things. One was that this is just my process, and I go through things, and then after I have processed, then I can share messages that relate to how to transmute any energies you might be going through that I've gone through, or messages that I can transmit now that I've gone through those things. And in this instance, what I'm realizing on this day of the Kavanaugh hearings is that a lot of what I was releasing and processing over the summer was rage. Very, very old family rage, old rage I had. And that releasing of that rage and the processing and the transmutation of the rage that was out of balance with my soul experience and mission, and the ability to apply and direct that rage towards my creativity or empowerment, that process is going to be very helpful now. I've had my entire Goddess Council come through in the last few days to help me realize that that's what's going on right now. So I will stop and allow them to speak through me. I am the Cosmic Isis, and I come forward now with the energies carried on the transmission of the light of all the goddesses that work with and through Jules. Part of this transmission is carried on the frequencies of Hathor and Artemis and Hecate and Sekhmet, Oshun, Yemenjah, Kuan Yin, medicine women and shaman from many Native American and Central American tribes in which Jules has had past lives. The energies of healing goddesses and guides from the Andromedans and the Arcturians and the Pleiades. It is a day that much power and rage has been stirred up within the hearts of many women who are now embodied in Western civilizations, in particular in the United States. An ignition point, a sparking of remembrance of why you chose in some ways to be embodied at this particular moment. We understand the rage. It has been buried for centuries by many of you, and you have carried it forth from your past lives to be applied now, to be transmuted now into a laser focus on why you are here and who you are, and how you can blaze forth your light. For when we talk about shining your light and sharing your gifts, many times it comes through in channeled messages as a sort of naive approach to life. That when we suggest these things, it is as if you have no problems, or once you assume this posture as a creator goddess, you won't have any swear words come out of your mouth, or you'll only think positive thoughts. And we are here today, standing among you and at your back and holding your hands and comforting as you cry, to let you know that that is not what we bring. Conversely, we also do not bring the energies that support violence. That is not an appropriate use of your light and the reason that you are here. But we will aid you in directing your power and light into a creative expression that creates the type of world and politics and justice and distribution of wealth that reflects to you that light which you carry inside you and which we surround you with right now. The first step in that is learning to embody your light, learning to open your energetic bodies and aspects, your chakras, your energetic bodies, and anchoring that light into the planet. It's essential to be grounded as you begin to work with the energy of your expanded multidimensional self, because if you are not grounded, you can have very elevated experiences of the light, but these are the kinds of people who come off as airy, fairy, like there is nothing wrong. There is only daisies and dancing around in the sunshine once you begin to access your path. And if you can't take that sort of approach, you're not really experiencing the light. When you are grounded, and you can hear it in my voice right now, and you can feel it in the energy that Jules is carrying forth, for she is standing. As we transmit this energy, it is not the kind of energy where you sit back and sing Kumbaya. We are called goddesses for a reason. We bring forth the energy of the divine intent for creativity through your life force. The divine feminine is creative by that very definition. And no, don't take that to mean we're bashing men. We have no time for that. We are empowering you, whoever is listening, whoever is open to being inspired, filled up with the breath and the life and the love and the power that we bring you. So let me begin right now. Stand if you can. If you are not able to stand, imagine you are standing. Your imagination is one of your great superpowers. Imagine you're standing as a tree, solid and full of life, and from the bottoms of your feet reach roots into the ground, into the earth, at least 3 feet down and spreading around you, so you are anchored and solid and held into this earth. You have a chakra that is about 3 feet below you in the ground that tethers you to this planet. And if you have a practice of working with your chakras, and you should have a practice where you open them and fill them with light each day, then include this Earth Star chakra as part of that practice. You will begin to notice when you are not grounded and when you are, because it feels like just a release of quite a bit of tension carried in your body, because your body is having to take on the job of anchoring you in ways that you haven't been using. Your energetic body is meant to be the primary source of your grounding. And if you care deeply about this planet, and I imagine most of you listening do, you can extend that light that is coming through you into the crystalline core of the planet, and set the intention that the energy that you bring forth, that you call forth from your guides, be used to support the divine mission of the planet as well, in gratitude for this wondrous, beautiful planet. So this is the first step that we share in how to begin to embody. And as this practice grows for you and becomes natural, you can call us in by name or by intention. If you feel an affinity for one of those who I named earlier, including me, you can call us by name, but the name does not truly matter. And you don't even need to call us in as Goddess Council. You can focus by saying, I am choosing now to embody my divine self. Because as part of that self, you have connections to divinity in many different levels, planes, and dimensions of consciousness. Every one of you has a multidimensional expression. Every one of you has multiple embodiments on different planetary systems or different types of energetic expressions, the divinity, all going on at one time. None of you are only this body and this mind that tries to figure things out. Your heart is a multidimensional gateway. You carry within yourself, within the chakras in your body, multidimensional gateways to light and creativity. And so I will end this now. I just ask that you honor yourself. You share gratitude with the planet for the life support that you receive every day. And if you have sisters or friends or mothers or brothers who have been affected by the energies brought forth on this day, know that these triggered energies can be considered sparks. Sparks of remembrance, sparks of direction onto your path, sparks of empowerment, sparks to help you know how to call forth the help that you have at hand right now. I am transmitting right now through the frequencies contained in Jewel's voice and the energies surrounding this transmission. So much love. Oh, so much love. So much love. Let it bathe you. Let it heal you. Let it strengthen you. We set the intention that any lower energies of despair or fear or anger or hatred or rage be transmuted now into the highest divine light and love in support of your divine mission and as part of the divine plan. I am the cosmic Isis, and I may be called forth by name or intention. I hold you now. I hold you now. I hold you now. So dear. So dear, brave heart, so dear. May my love strengthen you, and our light sustain you as you power up. We witness you, and we are glad for it. So be it, and so it is done. This is Jules. May you be blessed by this. So be it. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this, I would love it if you would subscribe and share it with your friends, and I would be so appreciative of a positive review. Thanks for listening.